Most men think toxicity is about drama or conflict, but that's not exactly true. The real danger is spiritual misalignment. It's subtle, and it doesn't show up like an actual fight or blow up. It actually shows up as a slow drain in your energy, your focus, and causes many distractions to your purpose. And if you don't learn how to spot it, it will cost you, not just in relationships, but in your wealth, your leadership, and your legacy. In this video, we're going to change that. I'm going to show you the exact signs that someone is bad for you spiritually and what to do about it. Let's dive in. All right, so let's start with why spiritual alignment even matters. In the Billionaire Mindset Collective, I teach a spiritual funnel, one that will create certain outcomes in your life. And this is how it goes. How you think is what you believe. You're not going to have access to certain thoughts unless you accept or assume certain beliefs. And those thoughts you experience in your nervous system as feelings. And those feelings that you have determine what you do or you don't do, the decisions that you make on a day-to-day basis called your actions. And those actions that you will take will determine the quality of the results that you produce. That's the BTFA model. But here's the thing. Those beliefs don't just come from inside you. They're constantly being reinforced or sabotaged by the people that you let in your life. So for example, the wrong person in your space isn't just toxic, they're literally rewiring your identity at a subconscious level. So to help you identify this, here are 5 clear signs someone is bad for you spiritually. Number 1, they drain your energy instead of amplifying it. They don't excite you, you feel dense or heavy, and when you walk away from them, normally you start feeling more small than actually bigger. Number 2, they trigger your lower self. You're more triggered, angry, envious, chaotic, or lustful. Instead of clarity, peace, and focus, you start feeling unbalanced and really negative in some type of way. Number 3, they don't respect your vision. They might tell you things like it's not possible, or when you tell them that your vision, they might laugh at you, or they never ever support you when you ask. Even subtle resistance to your growth is a red flag. Number 4, they create this type of dependency. Now, this happens a lot when you grandfather people in from your past because they are no longer aligned with your future. So you'll find yourself compromising your values in a way that may have once been your values when you were hanging out with them in your old life. And you do this just to keep them around or so that you feel loyal. And number 5, they stunt your spiritual practices. You might find yourself when you're hanging out with them, meditating less, reflecting less, or losing those habits that were grounding you. That's because of their presence. They're overwhelming you with their habits that don't fit your current lifestyle that you're trying to create for yourself. Even if one of them, are consistent in your life, you're paying a price with your energy. So this actually brings up a story for me. I remember when I had my first real spiritual awakening years ago, I started seeing life differently, and I naturally wanted to protect my energy, I wanted to protect my peace, and I wanted to focus on my purpose. But I hadn't yet built a new circle to match the new version of me. So what I did is I kept hanging out with the same friends. Good people, but the conversations didn't hit the same. The energy was off. I started feeling misunderstood and judged, like I really had to dim my light to stay connected with them. And every time I left those rooms, I felt drained. Not because they were bad people, but because we were no longer aligned. And the cost was my confidence, my clarity, and my consistency. I would meditate in the morning, but I would lose my peace by dinner. I would journal powerful insights and second guess them all by nightfall. Because I was trying to evolve while staying emotionally loyal to an old version of myself. And that's when I realized alignment isn't personal, it's spiritual. You don't outgrow people because you're better than them. You outgrow them because your values changed and your vision expanded. And I see this with my clients too. I work with men who built these amazing empires. They're millionaires, top executives, they're public figures. But what threatens their future wasn't the competition, it was the wrong partnerships, the wrong women, the wrong friendships. Because the wrong people won't just steal your time, they will slowly reprogram your nervous system into fear, scarcity, self-doubt. And when that starts to happen, your standards drop, your boundaries get blurry, and your discipline starts to dissolve. And remember this, The most expensive thing that a man could lose is his discipline, and the wrong people would test it every single day. So to that end, here are a few solutions about what you can do instead. First, you can bring awareness to the situation. You can do this by journaling and reflection exercises to help you spot the patterns. What's repeating in your relationships? What's repeating in your life? Second, create boundaries. I want you to create space without feeling guilty. I want you to protect your energy. Protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's a discipline, it's a mastery. Third, replacement. I want you to surround yourself with people who elevate your frequency, not drain it. And this is particularly why I just launched the Executive Mindset School training program, because I wish I had a me telling me and showing me and guiding me in the right direction, but I didn't. So I created something for you. Identity isn't changed alone. It's reshaped in the right environment with the right systems, with the right step-by-step guidance to implement it in every single category in your life. At the end of the day, protecting your energy is no longer a luxury. It's a requirement for elite men, because the wrong people will cost you everything. It will cost you your peace. It will derail your purpose. It will limit your prosperity. But the right people will 10x everything in your life. They won't even slow you down. They will accelerate where you want to be faster than you ever anticipated. So my question to you is, what's the hardest part about letting go of the wrong people? Let me know below in the comments. And if you're ready to step into a community of men doing the work and seeing the results, hit the link in the description and set up some time for us to talk. I'll see you then.